What's going on, Jeromes? So, can't even lie. The 2024 season was generally a lot of fun as slinging Sammy Darnold, a.k.a. America's quarterback, shed the bust labels, got himself back to where he once belonged, got paid by the Seahawks. Redhead redemption is going down. But then, week 18 against the Lions, maybe not so much. And then, of course, wild card game against the Rams, just sort of is what it is, right? So, the Vikings, fun season. Crash landed, did not end great. It happens. But this offseason, the Vikings, like we said, let Darnold walk to Seattle. McCarthy is your quarterback one, last year's 10th overall pick, highest drafted quarterback in team history. He is that dude. And then Kwesi got after things again. Because remember, 2024, the Vikings had around $70 million in dead cap. And the Vikings were weathering that storm, and they still built a damn good football team, and they got even better this offseason as the Vikings actually had cap space for the first time in forever. And additions, are we arriving or are we departing? But re-signing Aaron Jones, trading for Jordan Mason, bringing in Rondale Moore, mama I can change him type player. Same thing with Jeff Okudah. Re-signing Josh Oliver, Justin School, quality swing tackle to replace Quisenberry. Will Fries, the highest paid guard in free agency. Ryan Kelly, the veteran, replacing Garrett Bradbury. Jonathan Allen, Javon Hargrave off of cut contracts. We're going to be able to rush the passer with that damn D-line. Andrew Van Ginkel taken care of, and brought back Eric Wilson back for the first time. The original OG UDFA Cincinnati off-ball linebacker. Byron Murphy re-signed. Rodgers signed, bringing him in from the Eagles. He's a bit of a gamble, but doesn't matter. Tavier Thomas, fantastic special teamer. Same thing with Tim Jones. Is he listed here? No. Harrison Smith returning for his 14th season. Ryan Wright is a player. And also Theo Jackson re-signed and extended to take a Beasley's spot. Departures. So some of them hurt, but some of them are addition by subtraction. Darnold left, comp pick. Daniel Jones left, comp pick. Nick Mullins, gone. Cam Akers, I'm going to trade for him in 3 months. It'll be fine. Powell gone. Sherfield signed with the Broncos. Hopefully he gets a lot of playing time, so we enhance that 7th round comp pick. Cam Robinson, comp pick. Ed Ingram, traded. Bradbury, gone. So even though the Vikings, Beasley signed with the Colts, so even though the Vikings lost some decent players, I feel like the Vikings rebooted and reloaded. And also the draft, even without a ton of draft capital because of the Diamond Dallas Turner trade, I think they did pretty damn good. Donovan Jackson is going to be your day one starter at left guard. Ty Felton is going to be in the wide receiver 3 return man mix. Tyrion Ingram Dawkins on the D-line. Kobe King, tackle machine and off ball, as well as Galvin Bartholomew is also a player. Yeah. I'm never going to explain it. I'm just going to say that we're just going to have random beef with Bartholomew. I don't know why, because it's funny to me. Anyways, but long story longer, NFL.com, Nick Shook, who also might be AI. What is real, anyways, since we live in a simulation? But Bears, Jets, Raiders among most improved teams heading into 2025 season. He only listed 5 teams in no particular order, but the Vikings, of course, didn't make the headline. Shocker. But this is what he wrote about the Vikings. Many analysts, including this one, panned Minnesota for the absence of a clear plan under center and a perceived lack of talent heading into what many deem to be a transitional year in 2024. Boy, were we wrong. You generally are. Instead, the Vikings won 14 games while looking like a legitimate Super Bowl contender until it fell apart in the postseason. There's reason for skepticism entering 2025. Why? Sam Darnold is gone after cashing in a free agent market following his career turnaround. If you're going to wager American dollars, dinero, a couple jelly beans, who is going to have a better season this year? Will it be, it's not the slide, will it be Sam Darnold or will it be J.J. McCarthy? Right? You can go by stats, you can go by quarterback rating, you can go by win-loss record, you can go by team success, all that stuff. Put my jelly beans on McCarthy. Sam Darnold's going to have cash in, blah, 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 blah. Leaving unproven 2024 first rounder J.J. McCarthy, who missed all of his rookie season with a knee injury, in position to take over at quarterback. Now, could you say the same thing about Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams and Bo Nix before last season? Unproven 2024 first rounder. That's exactly what you would have said. But no, Bo Nix with stupid-ass Sean Payton was seen as the second coming. Same thing with Caleb Williams, the savior. Same thing with Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Michael Penix Jr., Penix Mightier. Okay. Okay, but in McCarthy, because he missed a season with a knee injury, which is he's perfectly fine for OTAs and heading into training camp. Oh, he's poo-poo, unproven. Tuh, tuh, please. But the cast around McCarthy has undoubtedly improved, especially in the trenches where the Vikings had Ryan Kelly at center, at guard, veteran Will Fries, and first-round pick Donovan Jackson are on board, while tackles Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave joined up on D. As someone who places a high value on both sides of the line, I support this approach. No one cares. Hey. Nick Shukin, AI, no one cares. That's all. But it still all comes down to whether or not McCarthy can get the job done. He will. All right, because, yes, the Vikings did greatly improve in the trenches, both on O-line, D-line. The Vikings get that run game going, a little bit of play action going. J.J. McCarthy, honestly, if you had the entire pick of the 2024 quarterback class with Williams and Daniels and May and Nix and Penix and Rattler and who the hell else ever, I think McCarthy stylistically, temperamental-wise, skill set-wise from college to the NFL, I think he fits in the best with Kevin McConnell. Now, of course, this could be just throwing a dart and then drawing a target around it, but it really isn't. And we said this during the draft process as well, where all the other quarterbacks would have to change a bit of their game, change a bit of their technique, and change a bit of the way that they approach football. But McCarthy was tailor-made. McCarthy could have stepped in day one and run the Kevin McConnell offense. I don't think that's possible for all the other quarterbacks. I just really don't, right? So McCarthy's going to be good to go. This offense, even though, yes, this is the same offense and team that won 14 games last year with Sam Darnold, they got better along the interior offensive line. They got better at running back. Defensively, they got better at pass rushing on the D-line. And frankly, even though the Vikings lost a couple of veterans in the secondary, I think that the cornerback room is better. I think that Rodgers, Murph, Blackman, as well as Akuda McLaughlin, is better than Stephon Gilmore, Shaq Griffin, Murph last year. I think the Vikings will be perfectly fine in that regard. So, yes, I feel like it's weird to say when you actually agree with something that NFL.com puts out. Even though, the Vikings own 1/32 of NFL.com and NFL Network, but of course they're always just like, poo-pooed on, treated like second-class citizens, please. But the other teams improved. Cardinals, Bears, of course the Bears are always on there. The Raiders, which I kind of love. Raiders are my dark horse team, man. They really are. Geno still has plenty of gas left in the tank, as well as Ashton Genty's going to change that game, as well as you got Pete. I mean, the Raiders are going to be sneaky good. And then also they list the Patriots, but the Patriots signed Bradbury, so that's null and void. So that's it. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. Are the Vikings a top 5 most improved team in the NFL? Yes. Top 5 most improved, and they won 14 games last year. Woo! Let's go, baby. Let us know. Comment section. You guys are the best to do. Skull production value.